Well, Brother Red Pill, let's talk about, I know you got the fall line getting ready to come out.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. First and foremost, I want to say peace to the family. Brother Red Pill representing Know the Ledge, representing Kings County Couture or Kings County Clothier. Any way you look at it, that's that KKK. You know, we out here, man, preparing ourselves for the fall and whatnot, being industrious on these streets, you know what I mean, being creative and innovative, you know, providing for self, doing what my ancestors told me to do, you know, taking part in my culture, taking back my culture, and putting it on the backs of the youth that are out here, and the elders, and also brothers and sisters of our peer groups who want to represent their culture and want to represent their iconography. Very proud, might I add. You feel me? So this is what we're doing. Yes, sir. 30. Sweatshirt. Yeah. What you got? Huh? We'll come and see when you got something. Alright? We attract a lot of people. Nah. Come back when you right. We got some green, bro. Alright? Alright, peace. 20 is the cheapest. Yeah, I got t-shirts for that. So, you know, people of all backgrounds and persuasions attracted to the symbols, the sigils, the artwork. You feel me? You know, so we have every day out here is very interesting. These clothes are like magnets, you know what I mean? They pull people into them. They almost mystify people and whatnot. I have a lot of good conversations with individuals about the history, about the culture, about the meanings of certain symbols and things of that nature. And people add on as well, you know what I mean? I have some great conversations with some very talented people. That's why we are so determined to go so hard with building our network, because there's people that come, artists, young graphic artists, young entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters who want to start their own clothing line. I'm able to counsel them and things of that nature. So, you know, it's just a beautiful thing, man. We've been out here. We started out here in 2006. I took a break, a hiatus. I moved around the country a few times, and now we right back, you know what I mean, where we started, and it feels good. So fall, we're gonna be here for the holiday seasons until the new year, until the new fiscal year starts. You know what I mean? We're going super hard. Hoodies on deck, coats on deck, sweaters on deck, sweatshirts on deck. We might even pull the Sherlins out on these niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, it doesn't, you know, the possibilities are endless. You feel what I'm saying? And we are also offering the family the opportunity to be a part of the network for wholesaling. You know what I mean? We're gonna go wholesaling with our merchandise and whatnot. I encourage brothers and sisters who have storefronts, who have kiosks inside of the strip malls, who inside of the flea markets, or who pop the trunk. It doesn't matter. Who got websites? Holla at your peoples. You know what I mean? Stores open. We do good business. You know what I mean? You put in the order, a wholesale order. You got 7 to 10 business day turnaround, and we'll take care of you. You know what I mean? We do business with other manufacturers overseas, so sometimes things get caught up in customs, but nevertheless, everything always comes through. You know what I mean? And I'm also looking for brothers and sisters who have manufacturing inside of the states, so we could begin setting up hubs. So case in point, if we have a brother that has a silk screening facility or a direct to print machine or things of that nature, or an embroidery machine or a vinyl cutting machine or a linear cutting machine, and you're located in the South, or you're located on the West Coast, or you're located in the Midwest, we could definitely utilize your services. At the end of the day, I want to do business with you, because instead of doing business, making up all of the products in my region and whatnot, and supplying stores from New York, which is our hub on the East Coast, we could give you the business, and you could go ahead and open up accounts with different doors in your vicinities or your different states that you reside in, and you'll be able to benefit off of percentages off of those sales as well. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how we give back, you know what I mean? That's how we can empower our brothers and sisters. And by utilizing myself as an example, hopefully I can encourage other brothers who have businesses that are thriving inside of the conscious community and also outside of the conscious community, because, we also I'm just talking to people that are industrious at the end of the day, because we all have families and we all got to put food in the mouths of these babies. So if you're not quote unquote a part of these schools of thought and knowledge, I'm not biased. I'll still do business with you. I'm just not doing business with people that are promoting imagery and iconography that are degrading to our people and things of that nature. I'm not with that, you know what I mean? And if you're printing up white Jesus and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that just might not be, that's counterculture to what it is that we represent.
Right.
But if you want to get it in, if you're about hip hop, I'm part of that culture. I belong to that culture. I will never hum a stunt on my brothers and sisters that are in that culture. So we could do business. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with different kind of patterns and colors, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Holla at me. KTLempowerment@gmail. You feel me? KTLempowerment@gmail.com. You can hit us up directly and we get right back to you. We have a folder for the brothers and sisters who've been reaching out to us. I want to say salute to everybody. We are definitely going to be contacting different individuals that we're going to be utilizing your services in the very near future. And, we're going to get money together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and before I forget, we also have, this is my sister Majade's jewelry line.
Yes.
Majade, MA-JADE.com. She is a certified monster when it comes to the jewelry. I get stopped everywhere that I go. We also have mypowerpieces.com. That's my brother Blue Pillar's line. We'll edit in some pictures of his jewelry line in this video. I don't have pieces with me right now, but he's doing monumental things. I'm talking about the quality of his pieces. That should be in museums at the end of the day, and that's real talk. I'm not just saying that because that's my better half, and whatnot, but his work should be inside of museums. The level of artistry that he's putting forth. So I want to say salute to that brother. So, and we're looking to do some showcases, not just in New York, but in other places like Atlanta, aka Atlantis, you know what I mean, where they're very high in the fashion, LA, Chicago, and other places where they're industrious, some places in the Carolinas, Miami as well, you know what I mean? Let's do some fashion shows, different clothing lines. Let's get together, let's get some models, you know what I mean? I'm sure brothers and sisters on Instagram, on Facebook, and other places in social network, you see the sisters, you know what I mean? These are goddesses. So let's start utilizing these goddesses, because if we don't, guess who will? Okay? You know what I mean? They'll snatch them up and whisper sweet nothings in their ear, put them under their spell, and then we get mad when we see them stepping out with Brad Pitt and all of these other dudes. But they taking advantage of our sisters because we not. You know what I mean? Or the dudes walking around looking crazy, the knuckle draggers and whatnot. If you don't put food in your people's mouth, if you don't feed your network, if you don't utilize your network, it's a no-brainer. Somebody else will. So let's start doing these fashion shows. Let's start doing these showcases and letting our sisters represent and come through and model and do what they like doing that. So let them do it. You know what I'm saying? So just gonna take a brief look at some of the pieces that we got in the line. You know what I'm talking about? We have our Moors, our red, black, and green Moor 7. You know what I mean? We do it in the collegiate football because it's football season, so we do it in that sports look. You know what I mean? And we got them in blue and white. That nice blue and white colorway.
All right, family.
All right.
I gotta go to class, Queen of Fools, get this knowledge, this health and wellness knowledge, so I can spread it across Harlem and across the nation. Represent that global nation of wellness warrior here, brother Peru, right here, live in effect, right across from the Apollo, Black Power.
Right. We got the all white.
Hold on. Shout out to Baba TV.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got the Moors Purity, all white. You know what I'm talking about? Then we have sweatshirts, because Jack Frost is on his way. You know what I mean? You got that Giants color. You know what I'm talking about? For all my fans out there. You know, you got it in gray. And we got it in the black. Then we have what we call is the Victory Moors. Okay, because victory likes company. Alright, don't talk about misery like victory likes company. So here we have the resurrected Moor's head. Iconography that you see utilized by the brother Tariq Nasheed in the Hidden Colors. He went ahead and adopted that. This is the flag in Sardinia. You know what I mean? This is a flag that they fly in Europe. It also has a double meaning. I'm going to get into it real quick. When the Europeans talk about this symbol, they are not bigging up the Moors. They're not utilizing this iconography to talk about our greatness. This will represent the severed king's head. Okay? When you see the head just by itself on their flag, it represents the conquest of the Moors, the severed king's head. Now, the original meaning of it, it shows up in their coat of arms, and it also shows up on their flag. And what it denotes is the fact that prior to the conquest of the Moors, we were the ones who were responsible for founding their civilization and bringing forth what they know as the Age of Enlightenment, and took them out of the Dark Ages and things of that nature. So that Moor's head represents their coat of arms and whatnot. But of course, like they do with everything else, they take our symbols, they take our iconography, because we do not study the way that we should be, and they give it a new connotated meaning and whatnot. Not to put the Basquiat crown on top of the head, but you know, just take this thing one step at a time. So right now you got the Moors victory. We're taking back our symbols and we're talking about the victory, okay? I'm not one who likes to stay in the past and get all, you know, I don't like to get caught into the past like I'm in a DeLorean. I like to forecast into the future, into the now. So by doing this, what I'm doing is I am paying homage to the brothers and sisters of the Moorish nation who have risen up right now. The spiritual Moors, the industrious and the illustrious Moors, the Moors that are going to take us in the future, the Moors who were prophesied to rise up in the year 2000 by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the colorways. We got different colorways because brothers be real heavy on a sneaker game. Y'all like to match things up. Some brothers be heavy with the gold, so we're giving you the gold. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You put the bright orange on, they can see it coming down the block. That's your fall colors right there.
Syracuse,
the brown and
eat
gold.
that up.
Eat it up, Syracuse. Eat it up. Now, for my Kemetic brothers and sisters, Hotep, okay? We have the Heru symbol. This is the super Heru symbol, okay? This for my super Herus out here. You come up out of your jump off, come up out of your thing, you know what I'm talking about? You could be a super Heru, you know what I mean? This symbol it's just a powerful symbol, okay? Alright? So we got the sweatshirt. We got it in gray. Okay? We got that gray on silver, that black on silver. Alright? Then to really take it home, we got that jacket. Okay? We got that nice button up, varsity, with the Hebrew on the back. Oh yeah, hold on before I forget. We got that nice button. You got that nice Moorish button up as well, okay? You know, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to customize the front based on what it is. We're going to have different symbols that you are going to be able to choose. But for right now, we got the Moors on the back. We're going to have the Moorish victory right here and whatnot, alright? So, this is the 3/4 sleeve baseball. That black and pink. Real men wear pink. Okay? Ladies love to see that because, you know, ladies' favorite colors is pink. Paying homage, right? So there you go. That white and pink. Okay. That red, blue, and silver. That black and silver and white. That black, white, and gold. that black, white, that blue, white, and gold, and of course that purity, that all white gold. And then let me not forget, here we have what is known as the all over print. Okay? This is the king set with the leather. This is the Tutankhamun with the leather sleeves. We talk about layers. Throw the thermals under that. Put the zip, you know what I mean? Throw the zipper pretty over that. Then we got the leopard goddess. Then we got the golden goddess. Hold on. That's front and back. They see you coming and going. Talk about it, okay? So we paying homage to our goddesses. This is an excellent icebreaker for the brothers out there. Take it from me. You throw that on. You know what I mean? You hit the club. You go to your first day of class or whatever you got to do. You know, that's a good icebreaker. It's a good conversation starter. People tend to notice that and they want to start to talk about it and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to share some of your gems and your knowledge. All right? Then we have, of course, Tut. You know, very powerful piece. The back is the alligator skin. You can match that up with your Nikes and whatnot. You know, so there you have it. That's the first wave of Kings County Fall 2014. I wouldn't be able to do this first and foremost without the help of the people, the support of the people. You know what I'm saying? The people who are working with me, my designers, my people who are inspiring, my brother Blue Pill, he's very much responsible. But the number one and the number two persons that I have to pay homage to and are totally responsible for this is my daughter Wisdom, who is 1 year old, and my son Amir, who is 6 years old. They're the ones who inspired me to step up my game and get real about this, stop playing. Because to be honest with you, I was not treating my line the way that it should be treated because I do a lot of things. I have Know the Ledge Radio, I have Know the Ledge TV, I have KTL Empowerment. I'm always on Facebook disseminating information. You know what I mean? My brother has the Seventh Heaven Sea Moss and other things. We helping him out with that. So when you juggle a lot of things, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't punch clocks. You know what I mean? I do internet marketing, online marketing, and this is my business. This is how I feed mine. You know what I mean? This is how I travel. This is how I put together lectures and things like that. I have time to put together lectures. It's due to the support that I'm able to get to take me out of that rat race and things like that. But it was my babies and my children that convinced me that it's time to really step it up because I need to be able to leave them something. You know what I mean? And I need to be able to provide for them so they don't have to go through some of the things that I went through when I was young. I didn't suffer as a child. I didn't go without. I'm not even going to act like I was one of those that went without. My mother and my father's an English professor. He provided. He stepped up as a man. You feel what I'm saying? And my mother, when she was with Dr. Sabi doing her thing in the 80s, curing AIDS and doing all of that other stuff, going around the world being a legend, she was there and she was able to provide. So, you know, whatever way that we went, it was a choice that we made in our life to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I never want to throw my parents under the bus like they made it, they wasn't there and it was hard and all of that, because it was only as hard as we made it. But I want my children to be able to inherit. I want my children to be able to not have to, and not worry about where they're going to be able to get employment and people coming to take, you know what I'm saying, people believing in them. And nah, F all of that. That's why we out here in this community doing what we're doing, encouraging other people to create businesses, to create entities, create LLCs, create, you know, tap into your culture. You know what I'm saying? If you do have a business, you know, learn about different ways that you could obtain credit lines and things of that nature so we could begin hiring other people within the community. My ultimate goal is to be able to hire many people inside of the community so we can make this a burgeoning business, because that's all we got. All we got is us. If nothing has showed you in the last 2 or 3 or 4 months, it has showed you that all we do have is us. We should not have to do any more lectures. We don't need to do any more videos talking about gun bumping and all of that stuff about what we need to do, because it's written in plain English. The writing is on the wall. You feel me? So let's come together. Let's work together. Let's innovate. Don't hate. Let's create. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you could relate. You know what I mean? And then on that, I'm just saying peace, love, and light. You know what I mean? Hit us up, kingscounty.bigcartel. That's with a Z. Last video we put an S. That was a site that I wasn't really running anymore. You know what I'm saying? But Kings County with a Z. We'll have it written out on the video and whatnot. And I want to say love and light to Brother Baba TV, because the brother makes an effort to come all the way to New York City to document and catalog what it is that we doing out here, and that's very instrumental. This brother's part of the media, and we need people like we need brothers like that to spread the word. You feel what I'm saying? And to build up the network and to feed this network this information. I don't even watch TV no more. I watch Baba TV, Sonetta TV, Know the Ledge TV, Underground Railroad, and other networks out there that help spice things up in life and gives me the information that I need, because you know I could watch Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, and all of this other shit, but I'm just watching that to fucking laugh at these niggas, real talk, and to see the level of what level has buffoonery reached this week. You know what I'm saying? How far have we fallen? That's not food, family. That's fast food. That's almost like eating pork. You know what I mean? Because you don't only eat through your mouth, you eat through your eyes and your ears. So we gotta watch out what we eating. You know what I mean? So salute to all of the brothers out there creating content. I can't wait for the movies. We got the motherfucking wardrobes. You know what I'm saying? We got the clothing lines. You know, I'm not the only one. There's other people out here. So we could put the clothes on. Let's do some music videos. Let's do some short films. You know what I mean? Let's do some plays. Like, it's a renaissance. So let's get renaissance-like. Alright? So on that note, salute. The revolution will be digitized, or the evolution will be digitized. Is coming very, very soon. Look out for that. You know what I mean? I got a lot of good responses, people hitting up the emails about that. So just stay tuned, and you know, what more can I say? You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we got to do. Peace.